Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Specialist Scott, also known as Ouroboros01. I'm making this video because two people requested it in the comments section of one of Softly Galoshes' ASMR videos, where she did a ramble about playing Skyrim while chewing gum. I made a comment saying basically, you know, so you like to play Skyrim, well, how would you like to know how to, number one, throw fire forever, shout forever, run forever, have so much health that you are invincible, pick locks like they're sealed with melted butter, pickpockets very easily, sneak as though you are completely invisible, breathe underwater, and, you know, have one-shot kill weapons. And I got two people that said, please tell me. So, here's this video. To Softly Galoshes directly, please forgive me for getting traffic to my channel through yours. It wasn't actually intended that way. In hindsight, yeah, it's kind of a jerk thing to do. But this video is actually not just for them, but it's also for you. I remember in your video you were talking about how you didn't like being one-shotted by some of the bad guys in the game. And, well, here you go. This is ASMR... Oh, wait, sorry. Let me back up a little bit. I've been told by a couple of commenters on different threads who mentioned my videos that apparently some of them have a slight ASMR quality to them. Whereas this was not the original intent of my video, or of any of my videos for that matter, I will not make any effort whatsoever to remove any ASMR quality that may arise in my videos. So, that being said, here is ASMR Skyrim breaking. Just for you guys. You asked for it, here it is. Even though it was only two of you. What can I say? I like to share knowledge. Alright, so, starting right off. Let me get game in frame. Alright, so we are going to be filming my my wife's laptop. My laptop apparently has too many mods installed, and it kept crashing on me. So anyway, here's my wife's laptop. Let me see if I can zoom it in just a touch. Alright, so to start with, we are in one of the Hearthfire's houses, okay? And the specific house that we are in is, I believe, Windstad Manor. Now, the whole reason why I chose Windstad Manor is because it provides you with a fish hatchery. Let's go ahead and check the map real quick. And yes, we are at Windstad Manor, right there, as you can see. Windstad Manor, lovely. Alright, now then. To do this, what we're going to be doing to accomplish our goal is what's called the Fortify Restore Potion Glitch Cycle. Now then, the Fortify Restore Potion Glitch Cycle basically has you make a bunch of Fortify Restore Potions, and you make them in such a way that their effect becomes snowball. So you basically start compounding the effect upon the effect upon the effect until it gets so huge that you have an insane amount of Fortify going on, and then you're able to make insane levels of, sorry, that noise in the background is my cat racing around, because he's a cat. But anyhow, so you end up having an insane high level Fortify Enchant Potion and an insane high level Fortify Smith Potion. And also several insane high level Fortify Restore Potions. Now then, to do this, we go ahead and we get Windstad Manor, and we build the fish hatchery, and inside the fish hatchery we put a beacon long fin and Cyrodiilic spadetail, because you can grow them in there. Now this tutorial will teach you how to do all of this on not just the PC, but also on 360 and PS3, so That's why I'm showing you this whole thing with the house, is because the method that I'm showing you works on all systems, and it's beautiful, wonderful, and sublime. Now then, so you've got the fish hatchery, a beacon longfin, Cyrodiilic spadetail in there, and they'll populate every 24 hours to 48 hours, relatively. And then in your little garden here next to the house.
That's something I'm supposed to deliver.
Why is Skyrim doing this to me? I know not. I apologize for this. This was not intended. It's trying to keep this thing as short as possible. But there that guy showed up. Anyway, okay, so back to the thing we were doing. In the garden here, you're going to put snowberries. You're going to put snowberries in every single one of these plots. Don't worry if you don't have enough snowberries to fill them up all at once. You take one snowberry, you bury it there, you go inside, you sleep for a day, you come back out, it's grown, you take it, you refresh the soil, and then you've got 5 more that you can plant, and then you just keep doing that until you've got this thing filled with snowberries, and then you just wash, rinse, repeat until you've got as many snowberries as you desire. The snowberries are the first half of the fortify enchanting potion. Now the other half of the fortify enchanting potion comes from blue butterfly wings. Blue butterfly wings are acquirable using this house by building the greenhouse. And here in the greenhouse, what you're going to plant is 1/2, and all of these lovely little planters here. There's one there, there's one there, sorry, there, and there's one right there, and then there's a 4 plot right here, and a 4 plot right there, and over there, and yada yada. So anyhow, 1/2 of this is going to be glowing mushroom, the other half is going to be blisterwort. Glowing mushroom and blisterwort are what you use to create your fortify smith potions. Now then, once those plants have actually grown, and actually also after you have this entire room completely finished out, don't ask me why, that's what the game wants, so we give what the game wants. Or sorry, so we give the game what it wants so that we'll give us what we want. Once you've got this whole thing loaded up with glowing mushroom and blisterwort, 1/2 and 1/2, that's when your bugs are going to start showing up. One of the bugs that starts showing up is blue butterflies. So you run around, you chase the butterflies, you catch the butterflies, and then you've got your blue butterfly wings. Now then, the other great reason why I love this house, you've got over here, alchemy table. You've got upstairs, enchanting table. You've got downstairs in the kitchen type area an anvil for smithing stuff. This hair thing that I can't remember the name of for enhancing armors. A grindstone for enhancing your weapons. A tanning rack for doing your leather type stuff. So that's literally everything that you need to craft weapons and armor and improve them. It's also everything that you need to enchant them. It's also everything that you need to make potions. That's why this house is such a great, perfect location for doing this entire thing. That's why I chose it, that's why I'm showing it to you in the video, because it is super effective. Now then, the next thing that you're going to want to do after you've got just the basic stuff of this house thrown together, I went ahead and completed this house because I've got a mod in here that allows me to craft all of this and fill it out for free, so I didn't have to, doing all of this took me like 10 minutes max. Anyway, so what we do is we make sure that we've got the enchanting table, the alchemy table, all of the smithing stuff. We make sure that we've got the entire greenhouse, and we also make sure that we've got that lovely garden outside and the fish hatchery in back. Everything else is completely superfluous except for maybe a little bit of storage area. Storage stuff. Because storage is important. Alright, now then. Here's how we get this little thing started. Step 1. You are going to want to have your smithing and your enchanting maxed out and also completely loaded out, but that's okay. I've got a mod that, doesn't worry about this guy here. So that's basically maxed out as far as, things that we need to do is concerned. The next thing that we're going to do is you're going to want to make sure that your alchemy has not been touched, so that means it's going to be at level 15. Now then, for our alchemy, what we're going to do to make the alchemy super effective is we're going to enchant stuff until we can have max level enchanting, and then we're going to make some alchemy gear, is what I like to call it. And what that is it's going to be some gloves that's got plus 25% to alchemy, a circlet that's got 25% to alchemy, a Falmer helmet that's got 25% to alchemy, a gold necklace that's got 25% to alchemy, and also a ring with, again, 25% to alchemy. Now then, we've got 2 items here for the head. Some of you are probably asking, well, why? Why do we have 2 things on the head? Because we can only fit 1 thing on the head. Well, in this case, you're actually wrong. You can stack a Falmer helmet on top of a circlet and have that effect stack. So now I've got 50% alchemy to my head. Alright, now then, we're going to go ahead and throw on the rest of this stuff and show you how the Fortify Restore Potion glitch cycle works. So you're going to go ahead and go in here, and the whole reason why I don't have the guy wearing anything but this stuff is so that there's no confusion as to what I'm supposed to click when I go ahead and take that stuff off, and you'll see that in just a minute. Alright, so we go ahead and make our first Fortify Restore Potion, and this is just so we can have these things in the quick menu. Go ahead and create that. Remove those. Blister wart, glowing mushroom, create that. Remove those. Blue butterfly, cerealic spade tail. Oh, sorry. Snowberries. I was wrong there. Create that. And now then, we've got Fortify Enchanting, Fortify Restore, Fortify Smith. Now then, your monitor for how far you are along in the Fortify Restore Potion glitch cycle is going to be Fortify Enchanting. When you come to Fortify Enchanting, you're going to see that little percentage there, and it's going to tell you just how strong that potion is. On the PC, when it reaches 5 digits, stop. On the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, you can take it, I think, up to 8. Once it reaches 8, stop. Because after 8-digit percent, after this number here where it says 10%, after that has gone up to 8 digits long, that's when you're going to want to stop on 360 and PS3. When this number here has gone to 5 digits, that's when you're going to stop on the PC. The reason why is because if you try and take it farther, it's going to crash the desktop because the PC math engine can't go that high. Can't push that far. So, I'm going to go ahead and back out of this because we've got our potions. And we're going to stash those right down here real quick with the potatoes. So Fortify Enchant, Fortify Smith. And what we're going to do with the Fortify Restore is we're going to take off the enchanting gear, the alchemy gear. Then we drink that potion, put that gear back on, and you will notice that it just went from 25 to 34%. This is where the effect of the Fortify Restore Potion glitch comes into play. Because as we go along with this, these items will get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here and keep going with the Fortify Restores until we've got those 5 digits. Now it actually takes a little while. You'll notice that at first it's really slow to actually boost in strength, and then later I think it takes about 12 to 14 potions. I'm going to go ahead and say 14 for the sake of argument, but on the PC it might be 12. I'm not actually counting right now. Jeez. I did not just mess that up. Did I just mess that up? I think I just messed that up. Let me check. No, because I still have that. Okay. So take that. You notice it's gone up to 57. Now, as we reach the end of this, you're going to notice that the apparel will be in the 10,000s. as far as how far it will actually be able to boost things. Now, the thing to remember is that that boost is not permanent. That boost has a time limit on it. So if you wait too long, if you go to sleep, or sorry, if you have your character go to sleep, if you have your character walk out of the cabin, if you save and then reload your game, anything like that, then all that work is just going to be gone. Now be aware, you can do the fortify restore potion glitch cycle, I think 3 times in game before it no longer works. So before you actually start this, once you've got all of your ingredients and you're ready to begin, stand in front of the table and make a brand new hard save. You always want to do that before you start something like this, just in case you screw up. Believe me, I've screwed up more than a few times, and I have regretted it every single time, and I failed to save 90% of the time. Needless to say, I've gone through this a few times. Alright, we're in the 200s now. After this one, it should jump up to the 500s. Possibly. $433. Triple digits. I pressed the wrong button. It's gotten up into the thousands now on the effectiveness of the boosters. Wait. Okay. Fortify enchant is now in the 400s. Like this. Throw that on. And as you can see, the snowball effect has actually begun. See right here? It's already gone up to 5 digits there on the effectiveness of the armor. So we're going to take a look at what the actual potion is doing. The potion is now in quadruple digits. We're going to make one more right here. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's huge. As far as the number is concerned. Come on, get me into my inventory. Wait, did I just... Doggone it. I didn't actually make the potion. Why didn't one of you warn me that I hadn't done that? Alright, let's see here now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're at 8 digits now. If we were on the 360, then this is where we'd stop. If we were on the PS3, this is where we'd stop. But we're on the PC, and we have just screwed up. This means that I need to try and back it off as far as how much of a boost I'm getting here. It's still too high. To back off the boost, all we gotta do is take off the gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits. Well, that should hopefully be okay. We're gonna take off that last piece of gear, see what happens. cheese, nuggets, and rice. I think I've just failed out completely. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm gonna spam that now and make them all. Now to do this, I went ahead and used console commands to call up everything as far as the ingredients were concerned. That's good enough. And the reason why we're just spamming everything right now, fortify restores, fortify enchant, and fortify smith, is because we need the fortify smithing potions to boost our weapons. We need the fortify restore potions because when we put on an amulet, when we drink a fortify restore that is over 500% and then put on an amulet of talos, we can then shout forever, regardless. Alright, now then. I've already got my enchants thrown together. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a mod. I'm going to create boots, gauntlets, scale armor. I don't like using shields or helmets because they hide my guy's face. Call me crazy. Whatever. And we're going to go ahead and make a sword. And we're going to make a bow. Alright. Next, I'm going to come over here and get that guy there. Screw it. I'm going to not actually put on our stuff just yet. Because strangely, if you're wearing your stuff when you enchant it, the enchantment doesn't take. Go figure. Alright, now then, be aware, these potions for enchanting will only last for 30 seconds. So, you genuinely only have until 30 seconds after you drink it to cast it, and that's 30 seconds regardless of whether or not he's moving, regardless of whether or not you're in a menu. That counter is always ticking as soon as you mash go. Alright? So here we go, I'm going to drink it and then start counting. Please forgive me if my voice sounds stupid. Alright. First up, we're going to enchant that circlet. We're going to put waterbreathing and fortify magic on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we crashed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you've just seen, apparently 5 digits is the absolute maximum that we can go on that. Trying to push it to 6 was a bad idea. So we're gonna go ahead and cut right here, and I'm gonna go back through that and see if I can get to 5, and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I finally managed to get this to get up to 5 digits for me and not go past it. The trick was purely accidental. It turns out you have to first make your first fortify restore potion without any of the gear on, and then drink it, then put the gear on, then do the whole thing, and then do the whole wash, rinse, repeat of go in wearing the gear, make the potion, come back out, take off the gear, drink the potion, put the gear back on, go back in, make the potion, come back out, yada 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 yada, you know the rest. Anyway, so finally managed to get it into 5 digits. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what those 5 digits are or how high they are. I'll tell you the truth though, probably the lower the better. So if you're just at like 10,000 or 16 or 19,000, then that's probably better than being higher, because yes, I know on the Xbox 360 and PS3, you'll be able to get much higher numbers and get much more powerful stuff, but like I said earlier, and as you saw demonstrated earlier, the PC's math engine will crash to the desktop. So, because we don't want that to happen, we only take it up to 5 digits on PC, because you know what? You will still have the same effect. You will one-shot things, be immortal and blast fire and all that other magic and stuff forever. So, we are going to, now that we've got this in 5 digits, we are just going to go ahead and spam all of these right here. And spam all of these right here. No, I don't have a rapid fire mod, I'm just vibrating my arm. I played a lot of Street Fighter on the arcade games back in the day. For some of you younger folks, you might not know what that is. I think I'm showing my age. Okay. Now then, we are going to stash our alchemy gear right here, just for the sake of doing so. We're also going to stash our fortify store potions right there. I'm going to come in here, and we're going to stash our fortify smith potions right there. And now we are going to grab that guy right there, and this guy here, that guy there. Any gloves in here? Nope. Doobity-doo, shoobity-doo, making me some stuff. Alright, so let's make a bow. And let's make a sword. Don't like great swords, I think they're kind of too much. And we're going to make some... well, let's make some boots, why not? And gauntlets, let's do that too. Because, why not? I'm also going to throw together a... wait, what do I have on in my inventory? Circlet boots, gauntlets, foot wraps. Let's drop those. Yeah, I need a ring. What do you think I should make? Can a ring? Yeah, let's do this one. That looks nice and pretty. Alright, next I need a talos amulet. Forgive me for taking just a quick moment to look up that item code. I'm just going to call one into existence. Okay, looks like it is form ID. Player.add item. (000) CC 846. I'm gonna call up 1. Bada bang, baby, there it is. Alright. And this is what the Dova Christ now looks like. Sorry, I named him Dova Christ because I thought it would be funny. Please don't get butthurt. Okay, so now we're going to enchant these bad boys. Got all of my potions for enchantements right there. Now, a lot of those are, you'll notice, not in the stack. That's because they're different magnitudes. We want everything to be the same magnitude. So we're going to throw everything that is not of the same magnitude in there. Oh man, I just messed up. It's fine. It's okay. Alright, we got this. Alright, now then. First things first. Letting this thing just completely do whatever it wants. Alright. First things first, we are going to do... What are we going to do? Let's do that circle like we did last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alright, I managed to get 2 items out of that. Alright, so that was the boots, which are sneak and muffle. Now I'm going to do the gauntlet and the ring. It's going to be fortify lockpick on the gauntlet with fortify unarmed and fortify lockpick on the gauntlets. Let's go ahead and drink another potion. Go in. Select our gauntlets. Come down here to lockpick. Unarmed. Hit it with a soul gem. Craft that bad boy. Next, we're going to do the ring. Drink the potion. The ring is going to be carry weight and pickpocket. Because crime is an important skill to have. Alright, and next we're going to do the actual clothing that I'm wearing, which I think is the last thing, and that's going to be health and stamina. Drink another potion. Grab another item. We're going to go health. We're going to go stamina. We can make that soul gem. There it is. Alright, now then. Strangely, these enchantment effects will not actually take effect until I take these things off and then put them back on again. Now they are in effect. Do you know how I know that they are in effect? Because I'm going to test them out and show you. How am I going to test them out and show you, you might ask? Well, I'm going to whirlwind sprint. Well, actually, no, I don't have that just yet. So I'm not going to go in whirlwind sprint. We're going to test and see if God mode is currently turned on. God mode was not on, now it is. Now it's off again. And I think there's some horkers over here. So we're just going to go and make them mad real quick. Hi. Hi. Yep. Yep. You don't like me, do you? Don't like me, do you? I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to punch you. You're a bad worker, go to sleep. I killed your buddy. Killed your buddy. Yeah. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That seems to be working. Didn't take any damage there. Next, we are going to test, not that, this. So the magic bar actually shows up, as you can see, at the bottom of the screen on the lower left-hand side, but it's not getting any lower. I can just stand here and do this for the rest of forever. It won't go down any further at all. It will not change. It will not change. It'll just keep going like this, basically forever. The roof is on fire. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let it burn. Okay. It's enough shenanigans. Okay, so now you're probably going to want to see one-hit kill weapons. You just saw the one-shot wonder gloves. One-shot kill weapons. Oh, and you're also going to want to see the lockpicks. Alright, I need malachite real quick, so I need to find the item code for that and then call that up. Replace these with 5ADA1. We're going to get 2 of them. Maybe 2 more. Should be good. Alright, next, to do the whole super smithing thing, we actually need some smithing clothes. So, things we'll actually take smithing enchantments on are going to be your regular armor, hands, I think head, necklace, and a ring. Let's go double check, shall we? Enchantment, fortify smithing, items. Oh, I was wrong about the helmet. Oh well. Everything else, though, we'll take it, which is a good thing. So here's what we do. Go in here, we drink that potion, jump in here, and 1. Yeah, baby. Did it on 1 potion. Okay, good deal. And we're just going to go ahead and drop that helmet. Right there in that bag. With the tomatoes. Because that makes perfect sense. You know it does. Don't question it. Just let it happen. Alright. Throw the smithing gear on. And we're going to very slowly make our slow, painful way downstairs. Because I forgot how much I was carrying by way of soul gems and potions. 482. Glass sword, 493. Well, let's just see what those numbers actually turn out to be. It's probably higher than the hundreds, I'll tell you that. Drop that, take a look. 4,802, sorry, 48,208 on the bow. Drop the sword now, see what happens. And we get a slightly higher number. Slightly. But you know what? That's not good enough. No, it's not. That is not good enough for me. I need something stronger. Do you know how much stronger I need it? As strong as I can get it. So we're going to do this the same way we did with everything else, with the Fortify, Restore, Glitch Potion cycle. Take off the gear, drink the potion. Put on the gear. Jump on the wheel. Pray it doesn't crash. Look at that, didn't crash. So happy that didn't crash. I've had that crash before. When doing the weapons, not just armors. The sword just fell down somewhere behind me, I know it. And we've got ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions. So that is 39,329,456 points of damage there. And this is 40,224,092. That is as far as we can push that. So I'm not going to try and push it any further. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my smithing gear in here. And the reason why having the actual gear set up for this is because the gear is what you actually primarily use to super smith your weapons. The potion is just there to augment the gear itself, because eventually you'll run out of potions, but the gear will always be there and it will always be enchanted. So that effect will always last. Yes, sadly it's not possible to have enchanting gear except on the PC, where there is an item code that exists out in the web for a ring that has a ridiculous boost to your enchanting. But again, that's a console command code, that's not a thing that's natively created in the game. Sadly. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and throw all this stuff back on. And I am going to now pause this again for a little bit. I'm going to take us over to Whiterun so I can show you the lockpicking. I'm going to take myself over to Whiterun, and I'm going to get myself the first dragon shout. And then I'm going to show you the shouting forever and the melted butter locks. So, see you in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize. Something always seems to go wrong whenever I'm filming. This time, it seems that my camera decided to fake me out as far as actually recording that last segment of the video that I just did. Okay, so I promised you one-shot wonder weapons and also weak as butter lockpicks and dragon shouting forever. Oh, joy. Already picked a bunch of stuff over here. Alright, let me see if there's an earlier save that I can revert to. And there is, right here. Okay, I'm going to go straight into Whiterun. And as a quick bonus for all of you who are playing on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, I'm going to show you how to rob the Skyforge. To make up for my minor blunder here, for my camera's blunder here. Alright. So to start with, I'm going to show you how to rob the Skyforge. Okay, so we all know and love where the Skyforge is. It's right over here next to the Companions Hall. Here's the guy that runs it. To rob the Skyforge, first thing you do, you talk to the guy, ask him what he's got for sale. He opens up his inventory, we see how much gold he has. Bang, there's his inventory. Very nice. But we're here to rob him, not buy from him. Although buying from him will increase his amount of gold, which you can then take back. God, why is this doing this to me again? Alright, so we talk to him, he opens his inventory, we come over to this house right here, okay? We stand in this corner right here, drop through the ground, make our way straight over to the western wall, come around here, make sure we don't fall down that ravine that was on our right hand side. Now we are physically outside of Skyrim. At this point, it is possible to make a beeline straight south through the mountains and into Cyrodiil. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can get into the southern province of Tamriel, which is Cyrodiil. Sorry, the central province. It is south of Skyrim, and it borders right there. It's called Cyrodiil, and it's nice. And you can actually get to a extremely low-res version of the Imperial Palace of the Imperial City. Now then, alright, so we've just run around Whiterun, we're behind the Skyforge now, and we're standing on Aird, and we're looking for this big, huge rock outcropping here. I know this looks empty, it's actually solid, you can run straight across it. Come over to this rock here, walk right through it, and we see that box right there. That is the Skyforge seller guy's inventory box. Once we're in it, we can actually get to all of his inventory and take anything we want for free. I just took all of his money. To get out, just make sure that you jump while making your way out to the edge, and you'll pop right through here, and it's solid once again, and you can't get back in. Alright, now then. Let's see, what time of day is it? 8:26 p.m. Shops should be closed. So we're going to commit a crime. We are going to break into a guy's place as though the door were unlocked. And you see a shadow mark here that says that, see that right there, that's a shadow mark. It means that there's stuff worth stealing here. Boom. Opened like it was nothing. I'm going to go into first person. Some cheese there. Uncle Sheogorath would love that. Uncle Sheogorath loves cheese. Is that lovely, crazy guy, Daedric Prince of Madness. He's awesome. You go check him out sometime. Alright, go upstairs. Look around upstairs. Oh, hey, strong box. Let's pop that open. Hey, money. I like money. Who doesn't? Let's open this up. And there's nothing in here that can be picked. So we're just going to go ahead and head on outside now. Okay, so that's locks popping open like they're made with, like they're sealed with melted butter. Next thing we are going to do is avoid this person here.
Vampire menace. What do you say? Can't hide from
I'm just gonna run away from that guy because, you know, forget that guy. Pardon me for sneezing. And I'm pretty sure I've got the infinite shouts going. So we're actually gonna go back, defend ourselves against him by doing this. As you can see, there is no cooldown on my shouting. Now I know I was only yelling Foos, that's because I didn't actually go through the complete quest to get all the rest of the Foos Roda, and that was actually kind of on purpose. Because it takes a while to actually do that. And I wanted to get this video hammered out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop right there for now. There we go. Alright, so to everybody who watches this video, I hope you enjoy it. To Softly Galoshes, I hope you enjoy this video and find it informative. Again, please forgive me for posting the link to it up on your comment thread there. But anyhow, everybody else, well, everybody in general, that's how you break Skyrim. Hope you have fun doing it. Have a good night, and happy gaming. I'm out. Greetings, YouTubers. Greetings, people who migrated here or just sort of found this video post up on Softly Galoshes' ASMR video in the comments section. There are two of you that requested this video, so I'm going to do it. To Softly Galoshes, it's work texting me. That's the army for you. Hang on, gotta take this. Kids, if you're thinking about joining the army, do it. Just do it. Go for it. Looks good on a resume. Time for take 3!